on, y'all? Josh Sandoval here with Four Toe Coffee Co. And today we're going to be going over my favorite brewing method, which is going to be the Kalita 185. This recipe is going to be heavily dependent on coffee ratio and time. That's it. We're not going to get too technical. Again, we need these recipes to work at home and on the mountain. You might not necessarily have a scale or a gooseneck kettle when you're out there. We'll be using one today just for ease of use and because we're inside, but we're gonna give you these heavy visual cues so that way you can identify and be confident that you're making the best cup of coffee. We'll be using a 1:16 ratio, so that means that we're gonna use 25 grams of coffee and 400 grams of water, so we want a 400 gram end result. If we're looking for 400 grams, that's gonna be roughly 1.5 or 1 3/4 cups, which we know is going to be 12 ounces. So an easy way to know that you're doing the right thing without a scale is just take a 12-ounce cup out with you, and as soon as that gets filled up, then you're good to go. We've already got 25 grams of ground coffee in our pre-wetted filter, and we're going to be looking for a timestamp of 2 minutes and 30 seconds to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So that gives us a firm left and right limit, and in between that is going to be total freedom. A heavy visual cue that we're going to want to focus on is this idea of letting the coffee breathe. So we're just going to add enough water just to let that coffee rise up, and then it's going to go down, and then we're going to add a little bit more water, and we're going to do this up until those pre-stated times. So again, not a super complicated recipe, where our main focus is going to be our coffee to water ratio, which we've already figured out, and again, letting the coffee breathe. We're going to add a little bit of coffee to the grounds so we can allow them to bloom. Now what blooming is letting those excess gases leave the coffee. And we're going to allow ourselves about 30 seconds to allow this to happen, anywhere from around 80 to 90 grams of water. We're adding just enough water, doing tiny circles, letting the coffee come up and breathe, and then letting it go down again. What is happening?
Why is this lighting on fire? Give me 2 minutes. I gotta
Take care, William. Take care. Take your time.
Good, brother.